Hey, do you know what you're doing this summer? Because I have no idea. I was supposed to be going to Portugal and Spain for my bachelor party, but now that the coronavirus is a thing, it's not going to happen. So if you're sitting in high school this summer, you're probably not sure either. Today, we're going to be going over the top 3 things you should be doing this summer to improve your chances for college, even though this is our first coronavirus summer together. Number 1, definitely want to register for summer classes. Now, I'm not talking about any class. Ideally, you want to sign up for a college class through a university of your choice. A lot of my students who are interested in going to Berkeley or LA, for instance, are looking at summer sessions for those. And it turns out a lot of high schoolers are actually able to sign up for entry-level courses in pretty much any subject you want. So it's a great way to, 1, take care of college credits sooner, earn a really good grade as long as you use ratemyprofessor.com to make sure you have an easy teacher. And lastly, learn about something that you're interested in. Ideally, the class you take, if you do to only take one, is in line with the major that you think you're going to choose when you apply. But you can also take 2 classes, in which case I recommend choosing something completely different from your major in your second course. And if you don't have access to an online college class, you can always take an online class through Coursera or edX, and that should be available to pretty much anybody, no matter what your age is. But this is definitely highly recommended for upperclassmen in grades 10 and 11. Number 2 is working on a personal project. There's nothing more gratifying than building something cool. And by something cool, I mean something that could be useful in a serious way, like maybe ventilators made out of 3D printing material, or something just purely for fun. Like I had a student who made a contraption that utilized a Raspberry Pi to click A repeatedly on his Nintendo DS so he can catch a shiny Ditto in Pokemon. Not sure if you play Pokemon, but he does. And I think both are very valid. I mean, if you build something cool that's useful, either fun or serious, that will definitely help you in your resume. And it'll definitely set you apart from everybody else who's doing probably competitions or nothing at all, probably sitting at home playing video games. The last thing you can do is try something new. Yeah, I know, you're sitting at home this summer and you don't got a whole lot going on. You're probably gonna be Netflixing for hours on end or playing video games for the whole day. You're eventually gonna get tired of it, so what should you do with your time if you don't wanna do the additional class or you don't wanna do something serious or work on a personal project? If you're feeling lazy, add some excitement to your life and do something you've never done before. I've personally been doing a lot of gardening and tree care at home. In fact, I even started a fruit orchard and learned a whole bunch about soil conditioning and how that works, just in case there is a zombie apocalypse that follows this. I'll be able to grow my own food. But I've also been reading a lot into like anthropology, human history, and trying to figure out why we're all so crazy. But whatever it is that you find yourself interested in that you've never been able to try before, whether that's something physical or that's something just, mental or intellectual, I'd say give it a shot. And again, you're probably wondering, well, Dan, how does this help me get into college? Well, it turns out it helps you because it shows colleges that you're intellectually versatile and you're not just somebody who has only one trick. We call that a one-trick pony. So for instance, if you're an engineering major and all you've ever done is engineering stuff, then you look really one-dimensional. But if you can show us that you have other interests beyond that are intellectual in nature, that'll create a really cool new spin on your profile. For instance, like the engineer who's super into old school film. And yeah, I had a student who actually did that, and he's actually gone to Berkeley. And he didn't do that for college, he actually was genuinely interested in old school film. And so it all worked out, I guess. Those are the top 3 things you could be doing this summer for getting into any college of your choice. But if you guys have other recommendations, suggestions, drop in the comments below. Hit the like and subscribe button if you guys want to stay up to date on this crazy COVID-19 situation. We'll see you next time.